All right, everyone, welcome back. It's Lucid, and we're back with another turn with Middle-Aged Man. Let's see what we got here. We found an elusive mountain. That's quite nice. It's a glamour site that gives an earth gem. Let's see what else. We attack here, destroy a bunch of stuff. They attack here, successfully raid. We attack here, kill their things but lose a monk. And we attack here, kill their stuff, and their god respawns in Machaca, which is kind of funny, so we'll watch that. Don't manage to kill it, but it dies in the retreat. It's not the first time they've summoned it back. We get some earth gems, we get a bad tax harvest, and we get a little bit of dominion. So it's kind of cool. I wonder where that was. Nice. We also get attacked by barbs here, so that's a little annoying. So we're going to have to come raid that back. I've already done this turn. These guys are going to come in over here. We probably actually need to straighten some of this up. And yeah, so this army is going to beeline it on top of this fort. We're going to pre-siege the fort with these guys. And they'll probably come here afterwards. And yeah, that'll be nice. This fort is sieged, but not popped. We're doing okay on supplies. We're using 200 out of 240. So that's nice. And we are building a temple here in Man, which is a little bit long overdue. We also need to build a temple over here, and probably a few more in other places besides. But we'll just have to wait for that to happen. And yeah, that's basically it. So with that... Oh, for research, we're working our way up. We'll have this turn enchantment 8, which is going to mean we can put mass regen on armies, which also means even for these stompy fights that we're doing where we're hardly having any losses, we can put up foul vapors. Because 5, here's how to think about it. This foul vapors is going to get chip damage past the 5 poison resistance, but only chip damage. It's not going to be a lot. So if we have mass regen up, that's going to be plenty enough to take care of the chip damage. So anyway, that's how we're thinking about that. Because of that, this army, where we've got quite a few things scripted, I think we actually might want to bump up. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we have 5 choir slaves, so we'll probably bump that up to 8. And let me grab these guys here. We'll just queue them with our little choir slave business here. And yeah, we probably should bring in somebody. So this guy's now going to be, or gal, is now going to be enchantment. What do we need? 5 and 3 gems. So with 8 slaves, this will be nature 5, but we need 3 gems, which we don't have right yet. I think that's okay. We'll load them up with a couple extra gems here. Or maybe I put them on... They're going to spend more than the required amount if I put all them on this one caster. So anyway, we're going to do this, and then we'll do mass regen for now. And we'll put them back here. And then we're going to bring this person, and they're going to do Serpent's Blessing. And they should have the required paths here to cast Serpent's Blessing without any further boosters. So... I mean, not Serpent's Blessing, Foul Vapors. I don't know if I want to cast that quite yet, though, so I think we'll just do something like Mass Regeneration as well, and then spells. Okay, so perfect. So these guys are all going to come here. Next turn, once we have Enchantment 5 unlocked, or Enchantment 8 unlocked, we'll be able to add Mass Regen and Serpent's Blessing to this army, which is going to be a pretty big upgrade. And we're going to be very well set up to come and kill Pangaea next, which is certainly a part of our mission. It looks like Pangaea is fighting Shinuyama, and it looks like they're losing. So we might actually be fighting Shinuyama for Pangaea. Yeah, Pangaea's had a bad day. army size Pangea has had a very bad day. We may want to go ahead and end our non-aggression pact with Pangea. I think we'll do that next turn. Because Pangea is right now getting eaten by Shinuyama, and I want to go ahead and get some of this stuff from Pangea before we have to fight, presumably, Shinuyama next. But we want to think very carefully about fighting Shinuyama, because we're going to have to, that's going to be a very strange war. Like, we'd have to fight up this way. It might be easier for us to fight Naba, but we'll have to see. Ideally, we need to see who owns this throne and other things like that. So, yeah, just take a gander and see what happens. I think that's it for this turn, though. Yeah, these guys are coming here. This all looks good. Let's go ahead and hit end turn. All right, we've got a new turn. Let's see what it brings for us. We kill this. This is the fort we're sieging. And we head back into the swamps and kill everything there. Okay, so we're in a pretty good position. We're going to kind of speed through this. Basically, this army is just going to... We're going to group this whole thing up. And then actually, we're going to... This person doesn't even really need to be here. We're going to have them preach, but these people are going to move up here. These people are going to move here. This is going to be an enormous battle, actually. Yeah, it's just going to be a tremendous number of dudes. But I think we'll be able to take it. We'll probably lose both our monks, but that's going to be a price we're willing to pay here. We've got the temple built here, so I'm going to go ahead and turn on daughter production. We're going to have this monk go over here and build a temple over this way. We're ready to storm this fort, so we'll go ahead and do that. I believe our scripting here is all fine. We don't have to change it. And, oh man, look at that. Oh my god, I haven't looked at my gems in a while. We've got 250 astral. We've not been doing good macro. Some of this we're going to need construction to spend. But the earth we need to think about. What are we going to do with all this earth? Our god is earth 4. But we can make earth boots, which we should have done already. So we'll go ahead and make that. We can make a bloodstone. So let's go ahead and make that. And that will get us up to earth 5. To do Earthblood Deepwell, we're going to need a bit more. That's going to be a bit tricky to work out. We need one more. So we're going to need... Really, we need to get up higher in Astral. So if we do a Starshine Skullcap and we put on the Crystal Coin, that's going to put us at 6. And... that's going to be enough to make the Ring of Wizardry, but then we'd have to make the Ring of the Magi, or wait, no, Ring of Sorcery, and then we have to make the Ring of Wizardry. So, yeah. I wonder, did I have a temple here? I need to make sure all the places I have temples have at least 11 PD, so it'll be a little bit more resistant to things like barbs attacking. Because I have been dropping some unforted temples, which, as I have mentioned many, many times, is against my religion. But, yeah, we clear out these barbs. We'll go ahead and move these guys over here. I think we probably can temple this as well. I'm kind of breaking my religion here. If any nation you would do it, it's man, because we have cheap temples. But it is still annoying. Let's have this guy preach here. The Dominion pressure is totally unreal. It is unreal. But we wanted this. I have to keep reminding myself, we chose to play against Impossible AI. We wanted this experience. Yeah, we actually got a lot of people here that can research. That's kind of nice. I'll go ahead and do the rest of the turn. Hopefully we get more turns per episode here, as I think we're going to shift into like steamroller mode. So hang tight. All right, I went ahead and hit intern for us, scooting us along. God, we got a nightmare projected. I think that's Vengeance of the Dead. That would probably fuck us up. I don't like that. No me gusta. Dire Portent went up. I'm not sure which one this is. Let's take a look. Stellar Focus, okay. Not super bad for us. Oh, God. Did they really? Where is this? Oh, so they flanked my army here. But we're on top of this fort. I think that's the long and the short of it. Yeah, 48 PD there. We lost a Daughter of Avalon. This is storming one of the forts. That's actually, they're not strictly necessary. Let's see how it happened. It looks like it's a positioning error. It's probably one of these. No, it might not be. The archers are shooting way back. The wall archers are shooting way back. Did we get Oaken Army off? We didn't. I thought I had that scripted. I did. Let's see what Kama casts in this. Let's see if we can find her. Okay, so let's see what she casts. Do they do Oaken Army? Oh, they do. Oh, no, so Oaken Army did go off. Why didn't I see natural? Oh, it probably was popped up and I just didn't notice it. Oh, basic natural protection is what I was looking at. Current natural protection. Interesting. Okay. What does it take their protection from? It's 22 now. But at the start of combat, it was 18. That's a pretty big bonus. 4 is a big deal. And what is this? Oh, God. Getting literally trolled by the AI. Like, we could take this. Just sending a single commander in. Yoinking all my shit. Second. Let's make sure we have... Gotta make sure we have at least 6 PD anywhere, or everywhere, so we can't have that stupid shit happening to us. But yeah, so this is good. We're going to have this army roll out here, and I'm gonna have... oh, she's not sacred. Why was I thinking... Oh, no, she is. Or we can have this person move here, and then I'll take one of the daughters and have her build a temple here. And we'll script this one coming in to be a choir slave. I should move these guys back as well. Okay, so I don't know what we're going to do with this army. Presumably we're going to have a war with... we need to go ahead and declare war against Pangaea. Let's declare war. Yeah, okay. I don't... Is there a way to see... Oh, yeah, here we go. Okay, so... God, they put this under siege already. Please, Pangaea, knock them off. Oh, this fort is still indie. Huge Nuki of the Underworld. What we really need here is... Because I believe it's still dark out, right? Like, if we look at the battlefield, is it... Do we have darkness penalty? Swamp penalty... Oh, did that global go down? That global might have gone down. No, they still have dark skies. Let's read this again. They might have changed it. Black clouds billow forth and cover the lands of your dominion. All enemies under your dominion will perceive the heavens as dark and oppressing. Okay. So it's only in Xibalban Dominion. A library here. That's kind of cool. All right, so these guys are going to come here and take this. This is about 60 dudes. So 20-something PD will defend. But actually, we can move these guys here. And this should decidedly kill that. And then that means we really just kind of need to defend this with PD. So we'll do this at like 27. That should work. Okay, so I think we've pretty much blocked off all the avenues these people can raid. And then next turn we'll storm this. We're getting these places templed. And we probably also want to build a another temple, maybe right here. and help get our dominions spread all throughout here. Okay, let's site search. I'll do the rest of the turn micro, and I'll probably just drop you into a fresh new turn. All right, we got another turn here. We attack into the Stinging Swamp. This province must have changed hands, like... Okay, I thought it was more than this, but it's a fair number of times it's changed hands now. They attack into us here, so we managed to intercept their raiders. There are about 60 of them. We killed a few and then they ran, but there's nowhere for them to run to, so good riddance. This army, I think we're going to go ahead and deploy out this way. Is there anybody we haven't... We're apprehensive with xibalba, which is interesting. We don't really have a big border with them. We could just attack them next, actually. And then come back for Shinuyama. Our nap with Pan is going to be ticking down. Yeah, so... I'll go ahead and do this turn, but basically we're going to be storming this fort. And these guys... I think we fight xibalba next, actually, because I don't have to wait. Pan is off the menu because Shinuyama's eating them. I think the wheels are totally off the wagon. It's like Shinuyama up here, Pangaea down here. Hopefully we can at least vulture this one key province. But I kind of have a feeling we're going to be too late for that. I probably should have sent the nap ending messages earlier. But I think we kill xibalba and then kill Shinuyama, and then that will be hopefully game for us. Though in the meantime, I think we're going to take this throne. Now, to take this throne, I would like to do flaming arrows, which is hail of burning arrows. And we need to be at least fire 3 to do that, which means we need at least 1 fire booster. Or we could have these guys do it, potentially. I kind of like that option, actually. These guys can do... Actually, they can just cast it straight up. They can do Phoenix Power. Power of the Spheres, Phoenix Power, and then they're going to be Fire 3, and then they could just cast it. It's going to be a ton of fatigue, though. It might be easier... we could make a flame helmet for them, maybe? And then have them do it. But I think we're going to need that for this, to fight this. So what I want to do... just have this guy. Fire helmet, Phoenix Power, and then drop... What is going on? It's like they attack the same province over and over. And I just built a temple here. And then what is this? Killing my monks? It's ridiculous. It is something to think about when you're playing against impossible AI, having these provinces turn over, and then the AI can raid it, or you're having to build unforted temples, so then the stakes are a lot higher when something dies. It's kind of wish I didn't have any misfortune. We went neutral, but we ended up claiming the throne of misfortune. 30 left. Okay, hold an attack closest. I think we're going to just do this, and then I'll probably send... we'll send some of these guys in. Well... Okay, we're going to send in this will be a little overkill, but something like this. And we'll have these guys blessing, like so. And we're going to have this guy doing body ethereal, and he might hit some of the cav. Gosh, that's annoying. So we're going to need to take this pronto. So we're storming here. I want to go ahead and get... I need a fire random all the way down here. That's going to actually be tricky. Do I have one already in this guy? Well, no, probably not him. I wonder if I could, like, power move across that. I feel like that's what I need to do. What's the movement points I need? 24. We're at 14, so I need 10 movement points. Can we make, like, the super power boots? That's only 9. Shit. Maybe with the... Okay, so here's my plan. We're going to do a ring of levitation. like so. A ring of levitation. Here we go. A ring of levitation. We're going to make some boots of the messenger. I think this will matter, because are we... Yeah, we don't have force survival. This guy might be a little bit better. We can make a clam of pearls, so we can do power the spheres reliably. We'll go ahead and make a clam of pearls for power of the spheres. I would like to make a fire booster. We can't make the flame helmet because we're not high enough level. We can make the fire death booster, but we have to finish construction 7, which, you know, slowly working on. I think our unicorns will just blow these guys up too. I think they have high enough stats. They've got so many experience stars. They're just going to blow them up. Maybe we don't worry about it as much. I mean, we're going to want to have flaming arrows as part of the army anyway, but... I probably to do flaming arrows too, because especially if we're doing Oaken Army, we're going to be getting rid of some of our fire resistance. It would probably be really good to go ahead and plan on doing Fire Fend too as well. So, you know, that's just another thing. Preach here, I guess. Preach here. I'll go ahead and do the rest of the turn and drop you guys into the new one. All right. We got a message back from Pangea. Let the war begin. The strange thing is that's when the nap starts ticking down. These nap timers are crazy. It's like I sent the message a while. I guess they got it last turn, and then they sent it to me this turn, but it says nap 2. So, yeah, I don't know. It's like they've added time to the nap counter, which kind of sucks. It just takes forever for a nap to end with, you know, settings like... What the fuck? What is this bullshit? We're getting trolled by these events. We really are. There's no other way to say it. Getting legit trolled. Fucking rat infestation. We did find a magic site. Cavern of Glowing Moss. That's a 2-gem site. Oh no, it's a 1-gem site. Okay. Brook of Glimmering Pearls. Water and Astral. Most welcome. Mineral Cave. That's a 1 Earth site. So that's a pretty good haul. Get a Nabian Scout. We take this back. That was a big PD up. 43. Okay. That's crazy. They just took this from us too. That's just right here. They just raided this with like a single commander and did a 40 PD dump in it. And then we have a battle here inside their fort. They shouldn't have much. Yeah, this fort's been locked down. There was nothing much inside. Get them, boys. Yeah, okay. So they're toast. We lost 1 knight, 16 longbowmen. It would be nice to have the battle-wide arrow fend thing. Assassination attempt. God damn. Dire Portent goes up as well. Well of Misery by Pangea. Okay. Pangea right here. Hopefully they can liberate this fort. Dear God, please liberate this fort. This is the Well of Misery, apparently. And we're going to have to wait for this nap to tick down, and we'll come take this out. But the good news is this army is now free to come and hit this throne. So we're going to consolidate these troops over here and come plow into this throne. What I might do, though... Actually, I think we'll bring this monk over. I think we'll have this monk come over here and do the honors. I actually need to turn on mage recruitment here. We've been a little slack on that. And I probably should go ahead and recruit some troops here as well. And put some on repeat recruitment. Just so I have some stuff here. And with this, I don't know what we're going to do with this army. If we're going to go kill Xibalba, which is my current plan, after we vulture a bit of Pangea from Shinuyama, then we probably want to go ahead and move them this way. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go move them right over here. There's a chance that Machaka somehow breaks out of this. Hopefully Naba can come finish them off. But if I recall, Naba is not having a great time of it. Well, they're stabilized. Okay, what to do now? Let's preach here. I'll go ahead and do the rest of this turn. But basically, the long and short of it is we're going to prepare to go on these guys, which is going to be a little dicey. The longbowmen will do pretty good because they don't have any protection, but they're ethereal, so they're not going to do amazing, I don't think. Yeah, it would be nice to have flaming arrows, but I don't think we will. I think we're going to be okay. I think we just have enough longbowmen, and our knights are going to do well. I mean, these guys are statted to hell right now. Like, it's the rare knight that only has 2 stars. So even if these guys are doing armor negating damage, we're going to be fine. It would also be nice because some of these guys are the paralyzed dudes. Some of these are the armor... These are the armor negating dudes. These are the paralyzed dudes. It would be nice if we had anti-magic. And I did move this guy here. I don't think with this kit... Oh, we can. Okay, I mean, we did make some of this stuff. We technically can do it, so let's try to do it. I'm going to bring a few more... I'm going to have to swap out the Ring of Levitation with this Meteoric Iron. Yeah, we're a ways away from having Construction 7, which is when I'll need that ring back, or the old crystal coin back, the Meteoric Iron. So this will put him up to Astral 2, because the requirements to cast anti-magic have changed. So to cast anti-magic, we're going to do Power of the Spheres. Then we're going to do anti-magic. Honestly, the fight's going to be sort of over by then. I think we do Power of the Spheres, Phoenix Power. He's going to be asleep at that point. Hail of Burning Embers. We just bring a pile of fire gems on him. We can't... Communions don't mix anymore, so we can't just... The obvious solution would be, like, in Dominions 5, you just Communion Master. But apparently they don't mix. So he'll be Fire 3, he'll cast it, it'll pass his ass out, and then if he wakes up, he could do anti-magic. I don't know if it's worth... I think he's in practice, he's going to pass out. The battle's going to be over, right? So... You know, I don't think these matter. I think we're going to give up on the Meteoric Iron thing. I mean, we could try to bring a second one somehow. We do have a Shaman here. An Astral 2 can do it. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to bring a Shaman. The Shaman's going to do Power of the Spheres and then Anti-Magic, which I think we have. Yeah, so this is Astral 3 now, and 2 gems. I think it used to be Astral 3 and 1. So you could have cast it as just an Astral 2, but they've increased the cost, so now you have to be an Astral 3. But yeah, we should be able to cast it like this. And that'll be good for... We don't want our really pretty knights getting paralyzed. So I'm going to go ahead and pause, and we'll go ahead and I'll drop you into a new turn. Actually, before I do that, I just noticed we have not site searched water at all. This is like a major slip-up I've had that I didn't even notice. I noticed when I went to make a Clam of Pearls, we didn't have any water gems. So we're going to take our 2 water people here, put them on auto site search. We're going to put her on auto site search, and we're going to put her on these 2 on both on auto site search. And we're going to see if we can make up for that. It's a pretty big oversight on my part, pretty big mistake. But, you know, what's to be done about it now? Okay, we should be able to make another... Okay, so we've empowered this guy. What we're going to do is actually, I'm going to put this Sanguine Dowsing Rod on him because he blood hunts better. So we're going to have him blood hunt. I'm going to make a Sanguine Dowsing Rod for this guy. I'm going to go back and do the rest of the turn micro. I'll see you guys in the next turn. All right, we got a new turn. Not a lot happened, so didn't find any sites. Got an event. Minus 10 income. Oh, God. Oh, God. Say it ain't so. About to get attacked by barbs. I think we're going to go and... This guy's going to blood hunt. But... 15, 15. Yeah, let's bring some of these guys over here too. Large-scale barb attacks are not to be taken lightly. It would be nice as if you defended it, you didn't lose the population. Seems that would be quite nice. Okay, so this army is now here, and we're gonna have them research. Yeah, and we're gonna get ready to fight xibalba. We've got, I believe, 1 turn left on our nap with Pan, which we're gonna use. Oh, thank God they've liberated this fort. Please don't go on top of it, Shinuyama. So we're gonna come and take this fort. And actually, we're going to free this guy up. Where are you? We're going to go ahead and put these guys as part of this stack. 120, that's so many. And we're going to have him come back here. So yeah, we're going to go land on this throne, take that, and then if somehow Shinuyama doesn't move the stack of God knows how many dudes on top of this Pangean fort, we're going to come and put this Pangean fort under siege on the subsequent turn, and then take this. And then we'll be ready to come down here and fight xibalba, which will be nice. We can start our war right through here. So that'll be super good. I'm going to go ahead and do this turn. Okay, we got this turn done, and I think we're set up to go. This should be a pretty exciting little fight here. I'm probably going to move him back. But yeah, this is going to be our army in most of its glory. I don't think we have mass regen or army regen going up. That might be something we can change. Like, Hail of Serpent Fangs isn't actually going to do anything. But we need... Oh, you know what we need? We need... I need more of these fairies in a jar. Let's go ahead and make a couple more. Because I also don't have... Oh, wait. We do have a nature gem. Who has the nature gem? Mass regen. Oh, wait. We don't want to do mass regen. We want to do... this. Army regen. So that'll be sick. We should be able to cast that. That'll be really nice. Yeah, sweet. But we don't want to be using that gem every time. So we're going to take this lady and make a fairy in a bottle. We probably could use 2. I think I have another one up here. So we'll make another fairy in a bottle. And it might be time to make 1 more of these cornucopias. They're really nice. They also give that supply bonus. They're just really good. For us trucking around with all these troops. So yeah, that's it. Let's see how this battle goes. All right, we got a new turn. I have no idea if we win this throne fight. I assume we do, because our guys are really good. But I wonder if all our spells go off and all that. Oh, we are getting some little red numbers popping up. That's good. Okay. Anti-magic is off. Mass regeneration. Wait. What about army regeneration? Army regeneration's off. Now we got big regen coming through. Now we don't have Firefin, so it's possible these arrows are way more dangerous to our guys than normal. But we've got mass regen up, so it's unlikely they are going to die. I hope. Oh my gosh, I didn't even see our guys in the back line mopping these folks up. Okay. Let's see what happened to the Inuki of the Underworld. By the way, we are totally in range of having charmed her. This is something we probably in a multiplayer game might try to do. I mean, it'd be cool to do in this game. We don't have Thom 7 yet, but we're close to it. It would be hard keeping her from getting blown up by the knights, because she doesn't survive very long, as you can see. We probably would put people on hold and attack closest, and then we have to have a lot of people on advance and cast. But yeah, so we lost 5 knights. I imagine this is almost certainly from... I mean, there's a few things that could happen. These guys, the Shades, have armor negating attacks. But it's MR negates. So it could have been we got unlucky there. What I'm pretty sure it is the Longbowman with... because I'll just show you again. We didn't have Firefin go off. So once these things happen, we'll take a look at how some of them actually died. Okay, so here's one that died. Oh, dude, he got freaking lit up by the Inuki. Dust Dagger for 28 points of damage. Here's another one. The Inuki also, oh damn, Hand of Death, 67 points of damage, Pog. All right. So it appears the Inuki is responsible for a lot of our deaths. I thought it was the Flaming Arrows. I mean, we did have a fair number of guys you can see on fire. But there we go. So what throne did we win? The Crystal Throne. Yeah, Crystal is Glamour and Earth. No longer Astral. But we definitely want this. Wait, didn't we have... Oh, this must be our Holy Three. Alright, we're going to need him to come up here and claim this. And we can attack Pangea now. So that's actually sick. Let's go attack them. And we'll get to work on building a fort here. I think we'll do that this turn. We should be able to free up one of the commanders. So presumably like this guy, we can dump them on this dude. Something like this. Okay, and he's now free. So we can have this guy build a palisade. And then we've got our Prophet making their way up here. It's going to be a hot minute till they get there. But that'll be super nice to claim this. So we're going to get an Earth and a Glamour Gem for income. We'll spread some Dominion. And we can get Crystal Mages. I'm not really sure what this is for. I don't really know what the Earth Glamour Crosspath does in particular. I'm assuming it's not as useful as the old Astral Earth Crosspath, which now is like the Meteoric Iron. But you never know. Maybe it's very good and I just don't understand how to use it. We'll switch this back to Daughters of Avalon. We've got a fair number of dudes here. I think I'll go ahead and do the turn micro on my own. But yeah, Nabaa is looking in a rough way. We do want to Vulture Nabaa too if they're really on their way out. We might wait a couple turns. You can see Pan is truly on their way out. Nabaa is just kind of faltering. But they're fighting Ashdod, who's waxing. So, you know, we'll see. Looks like we've done a pretty good job site searching death. We're up to 9 death income. So I think we'll have this Cynocephalian Shaman. Yeah, there's not much around here for him to site search. We'll have him hang tight. Yeah, we're going to have to keep doing some of this micro. Actually, we'll probably have this guy Blood Hunt. Switch this over to him, and then have this guy make it. Okay, I'll see you guys in the next turn. Okay, I was thinking about it, folks, and I think I had a change of heart. I think, given Nabaa's dying, I think it makes more sense to come kill Nabaa, and we get a throne out of it. I'm not actually sure what throne it is. Let's check. It's either Throne of Bureaucracy, which would be cool, or the Throne of Chains, which would also be cool. No, not that cool. We don't really want Misfortune, but hopefully it's the Throne of Bureaucracy. Maybe we could tell. It's got a ton of order. So I think this is the Throne of Bureaucracy. That would be nice to pick up. And maybe we get a few forts out of it. I think that's a better plan than going for Xibalba right now. Because Xibalba is going to be probably like a protracted war. So I think this... we have a non-aggression pact with Nabaa, but we could end it. We could just kill Xibalba. Yeah, I'm not sure. We'll see. Anyway, we'll decide that at a future date. I'm going to go ahead and hit intern here. We've basically done this. All right. Looks like we have a battle here with Pangea. Lose a couple longbowmen. An Ear of the Lord with a few cave kobolds. Catch those guys. And these are the barbs that we're going to attack us we've been preparing for. We still lose population from it, which doesn't make a tremendous amount of sense. But what can be done against such evils? Hey, you would think if you kill them when they attack, you don't lose the population. Yeah, but what are we going to do? Okay, so we have taken this fort, and there's nothing left of Pangaea, really, so we're going to go ahead and storm this. One thing that did occur to me is we actually don't want to cast this spell. If anything, we'll do, like, Fire Fend, because we don't really need it, and it has the potential to hurt us. So, and if anything, actually, we don't really need this at all. I think we're going to put this on this guy, and then he can do Power the Spheres and Anti-Magic. Not that we would need that exactly. I think this guy just doesn't really need to be here. We can probably... Actually, I don't know how much is here. Do we have Cav? We don't. I think we have Cav here, though. Yeah, so I think we'll send these guys to take this. And, yeah, I mean, that should probably work. And holding attack closest, holding fire. This should be able to take up to up to 40 PD pretty easily. We might want to send, if we have available, another monk. And we'll just put this guy back here as well. And that should be fine. We could also do Oaken Army if we wanted to. I think we'll do that, just in case. A Nature 4 with 3 gems should be able to cast it, so that'll be cool. Put this back here. I don't really have... Oh, we have a shield. We'll put that on her, too. Just in case there's like an archer or something, she didn't get picked off. So that's cool. Palisade coming up here. We've got this fort that we built a temple in previously. We'll probably want to go temple this right away, and our prophet's making his way slowly up here to claim this. I might need... Where's this guy? Okay, he's making it... We'll have him move back over here just so I remember, because we're going to probably put the boots of... Or the Ring of Levitation on this guy so he can make it to the throne. If he might be able to anyway, but this will ensure he can cross the river. Yeah. Go ahead and preach with this guy. Let's take a look at score graphs again. We're doing real good on provinces. Ashdod is still climbing like crazy. Forts, we're doing pretty good. We're catching up with everybody else. Income, we're looking pretty good on. And of course, this is a lie, right? Like, the AI's income is actually a screen and a half above me. This is like the pre-cheat income. Like the pre-AI cheat. Gem income, Xibalba's going crazy. That's actually sick for us, too, because that means if we fight Xibalba, we're going to get their gem income. We also have finished Thom 7, so there's a good argument now that we should take our guys and put them on advance and cast spells afterwards, and there's a decent chance we can charm people. So that's going to be cool. We also have glamour spells we can do. We can do Army of Shades, which is really solid. We need to make glamour boosters. And there's a few we can choose to make. I'll show you what they are. So the glamour boosters, temp gem items. So there's one here that's... Oh, I think they're both in Construction 7. There's one this is part of vanilla. Is this one the Dream Spool? And so that's nice. It's a good value and all that. But we're going to need 2 glamour gems, and that's only going to give us 1. So we're going to have to make one of the other ones, which shouldn't be too tough for us. We're going to have this guy research. And this guy's going to blood hunt. But yeah, so we're storming the Pangaea fort. We're raiding this one. And I feel pretty good about this. And then I think, as tempting as it is to fight Nabat, I think I want quick wins against Xibalba. and we'll just attack them and kill them. I think in terms of items, we're ready to do foul vapors and some other stuff. How many of these do we have? We've got 9. That's probably fine. We'll have another one here shortly. Let's go ahead and move her over here as well. Maybe she can sight search on our way down. I want to make sure we have enough casters with each of these armies. Let's take a look at xibalba's other score graphs before we go off to war. They're number 1 in army supply, so that's going to be spooky. But we're going to be very good at killing very large armies. So I'm not actually that worried about it. I don't know who they're fighting. Let's see. We might be able to figure that out by looking at score graphs here. So if we look at army size, like this is probably a turn xibalba had big losses. I can't quite tell from that. It looks like they're fighting Nabaa. There's some correlate this time. Who went down? Pangea? Are they maybe fighting? Oh, no. They're fighting Uruk. If they're fighting Uruk, they must be fighting Uruk with Ashdod. At least that's what it appears to me right now. Okay, we've got a lot of temples. We've got a lot of preaching. I'll go ahead and do the rest of this turn. And then we're at 46 minutes, so I'll probably drop you in a new episode in the next one with the next turn. So yeah, but that's basically the plan. We're going to storm here. I'm going to hit end turn, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Until then, take care.